Nkrofobi omonenam omose Dr. Bawumia Oba Adabeng Semwati Oba Adabeng na ono yede ne baaye ye ne baaye se ombeye akwa na wewie ne djuma enti onko semwati sa asem no semwati sa asem no omo amoka sa asem no omunti ye party abakosem ase omunti na ase unim ye party abakosem a ubehu se Ghana henyina yenyina ye by different tribes ena ebe hihye ya saako ya ye woyi ubehu se Gans adangbefo ewo ho Muslim Association Party ewo ho Ashanti ewo ho Northern People's Party ewo ho nenyina eba kabomu to form the United Party ye koi efrimu ebaye enti Northern People's Party ye woy no eno no na the biggest at the beginning of the United Party eno no the biggest party and na omo 15 seats na SD Dombo and the leader, the chairman of the Northern People's Party na me papa Mumuni Bawumia only vice chairman to SD Dombo in the Northern People's Party enti usha mabeye party running mate 8 years running mate in opposition before ye baba in my running mate 8 years ma Supreme Court akogina ho ama party ma na uhwe ejuma aseye to a Bank of Ghana and African Development Bank first moti say na minya accident bi ejuma yinti na me court no ewo accident minya on the way from Bole to Accra me free Upper West na meba and minya sa accident no nyame na ema me enwu no for that accident munyina munim said e koye me be ye vice president 8 years ewo party mu na obia so di agency say I've been the most impactful vice president in the history of Ghana. And yes sir, na mabeye presidential candidate so akaho ma serve party the last 17 years and nipa be see me ye hoho na ohwe sa kasa yi a embwa ye party mu party be ye kese a gise enya nipa ebeka ho ba wo nipa na o pamo mu a obetimi amaka party aye kese party no matter why ofri obetimi aye kotokolini mampusini sefini eveni ogwani sisala dagati wala bimoba chokosi koro obia no matter where you come from obetimi lead New Patriotic Party akoye president of the Republic of Ghana enti sani asema omoka no emfa nkabom embra ye emba yetem ye hia nkabom ewo Ghana ha eno na edi asomdwe emba kasa yi kasa edi mpaipai mo eba ye mpesa kasa yi ewo party mo.
Asese Kenedy campaign has finished. The church of the phone, I'm in Fanchia Emma Tibimba via Abdul Fattah Nana Kwame Asante sell Governor Asim Sensation and Hamidu Kabori. The church of Munira, why will YouTube so now more than our subscriber? Now watch a video no celebrate the phone so on Monson on Benyabi Ayadane. Ahe na onkwa manchenhwe ai onkwa mfa enhwe share na manfo so mra meka ho bi ye wo Ras Media on Facebook and Ras Media GH on YouTube sa na ye be kono this time ye ba na de ko Ras Media na de ba konso aba Ras Media GH on YouTube enti obetina ahwe me wo Facebook nso as Ras Media na wa ye dan wakoso support me e wo ho nso me ya be ma. Dear Nancy, Kenedy Agyapong has no message anymore. Message na san. Ase mpanyfo omo hoyi, omo kanda bi ase se wo person twa nkontompa e was so you're very very intelligent na apart from being intelligent no wo memory da utim e was say bigger than 1 terabyte because se wo di intro a enche na wo refri se wo di intro a enche na wo refri se wo ka asem a eni ho a enche na wo refri bi sa wo ho asem a wo nkai po na wa ye dan waka e de a kire nipa abusia ene de kenedy Japan campaign akwa esi ehia de ne ho edre be ma oye ntrotro asem because ndc for ye ntrotro afo obi so de podi ase de bai yankore nkonkoto abama papa bi adenti a ose nafu eye frat tio na toshi menim se mahu mame we ya yesi afere na toshi sa mame we yi ena train ne ho ekọ kenedy Japan camp a kenedy Japan camp fo ebo se eto nyom eye nyamra de adenti a mame we yi such a useless commenter we wako mo camp ho entino Ghana for mo say adenti a na atoshi ekọ Kennedy ne camp na woni de ya mame we call camp ho no wenye nyansa campaign bi anko camp fan kire for no so mbenya ahode no ombenya college no mo di papa na chi wenye nyansa sem bi anka nkire obi dia e wo Kenedy Japan camp ho na mo asema mame no hu se hu hia ai na manu sunti e wo se ye nhwe nkonkoto aba ne se obi anafu eye flat any day anafu eye big
Eminency medema na so da bed
ene se ne be kono dia ye wonsam ye wonsam bone bopa ye wonsam bone
no pay a enye bone from last week
and the UP tradition
abronye didi a odidi atem no
didi atem political party say ye animdefo ne di animu no
Dr. Bawumia nkasa
and yankasa ye party ye jitum say ube ye kandifo party ma e wo say onye nimdifo na onye nimdie ne nyansa na wonsanso enye humble say the gentle giant of
because asem ne die
now, one idea of how we manage people, no, it has time to be vote for Kenedy Japan because he has a flat stomach. If you're not doing something, video no metie. But what video ni pa? I don't know if you heard the video very well. I see yen koto abamfama Kenedy Japan because o jina ho ye be man ne ho efe. Me ma me stake bari baba me che ye pa. Ma me na de o camp no de o mo kan no. Ye see Kenedy Japan ye be man ne ho efe o jina ho a utim se be man ye. Na o se de ekum no kura. Ene se Kenedy Japan oni afuro na fu eye frat. Entiam fire no so. Na yen koto aba emfama Kenedy Japan. Now, hey, well, Eduba be ametaka said, I'm happy the MPP lost the election 2024. Because Amami we ojina ha okasai kai hu say when we were in the run up for the 2024 elections, Mami we know what Dr. Bawumia camp. No, Dr. Bawumia camp. To the point to say, Mami we to be go yard closer to become even the possible running mate. Running mate na young farmer no. Eno enam so see ene. Wa free yewura Dr. Bawumia ne camp call Kennedy agyapong ne camp. And that be a mekan sembia. People think say I'm saying those things just because me Dr. Bawumia ne supporter. That be asema that be a mekan say enkrofo na omudi Kennedy agyapong wachi omo politics no omo aye politics ache no. Ka omo say omo de Kennedy no mbedi na chi no. Omo ye enkrofo bi a omo hu say nya omo na omo di animu a ene ensei temiye pa sa nkrofo we no omo na omo dwene say nya omo na omo di animu a yensei party no enti nkrofo bi no mo ho omo dwene say omo adwene mu no e wo say nka ye ma omo gina bre titiro bi o party no omo nsa akanti no sa na tie dia ene omo efri yewura Dr. Bawumia na camp akọ camp fufuro ya ma omo ye sekura ni sika no ya ma omo kora ya omo beto yen because enipa bi no ma omo keka nsem bi no ma eti say no we don't need them in our side because the side of Dr. Bawumia no the side of people with integrity nyansa enenimdie. Because any power could not campaign platforms, no country say, young Koto Abama, Kennedy, Agyapong. Adentia, or your body ma, your home fair, or the America brofo. Na fusu ye frat, mame, so probi mana Bawumia. I can't sell more platform with you. Natoshi, so Bibi Akababi, probi mana Bawumia. Ebia menimu kunu na fuso na ontimi mo yi a maame MPP for enye obi a na fuso a na ye hwehwe no MPP for ma ne MPP for me ma omo nti se wo omo nhia obi a na fuso a because why did you say na fuso na betimi abọ yi into win directly you are just you can say sedure you can Italy for sedure. You are just make I say ultra application that makina Japan so more amount. I was able to tell you ma indirectly no or bo application second Japan yen ho adwuma ma no because also e be man ho efe. Ojina ho an ho fefe na fusu san ye flats. Na atoshi hin obi obebo ni ba bia ma no because em say nyama be ma one na tie no. Ontumi nya adwuma ni ye. I believe strongly say Sama Amena also a vice president adie ewo Dr. Bawumia na camp a Dr. Bawumia camp ho nimdifo ni yansafo ewo ho na ono no onuru that level a ye pam no mane call ye no menim say de ohwehwe ene say obi ebeye ho adwuma ma no because kwanya ofa so ka Kennedy Japan na asem editor delegates no enye sa kwan na efa so de ton candidate edema delegate kwan ofa so ka Kennedy Japan ho asem no eye kwan a ema omo pe mema binom eka mema no ho asem de kire omo said de be ya mema no so omo check won but where we are today no we are not checking Kennedy Japan say bia in a ho ye feel ye probi adwene edanity nyansa esom no the okasa ultimately nipa wo ye okasa wadwena kwa akira ansa na okasa enye tobe enye ntiatiamu enye nimguase enye atemudie enye mefa ya wasem now you know these guys they are disgracing themselves to the point to say na me no kasai oh Kennedy Japan Crofossi school kura hu hia now there ye ba we are going to talk about a lot of things. Me even san kama no akwa ba fa ye ba. Na atoshi. Mami wey boy wey if constituency or same message we ma now there nyama ba bi ya wo de pa etie
to Osaibuem constituency secretary in the OTB. Madam Natoshi, wherever you are this morning, it's so interesting to hear say all you are saying, all your campaign message is that we should vote for somebody with a flat tummy. Let me tell you this. You rule your mind with flat tummy. You rule your mind with Nimdie, Nyansa, Ahumrasie, Ahufama, and you ruling mind. One Natoshi Kananu Yao, now common fund. Why you we and then they all say, who feel on more, Akobe, you do all flat tummy. Yadana say, Yedi say Yansan Yedibu mine. Yinim say Nimdien Yedibu mine. Yinim say Hufaman Yedibu mine. Ain't in ISS Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia, our order number 3. So what pot value, so what flat on you. Yinim say na Jumudo, na Yadeneba, Obebwa or mine with his innovative ideas. So let's vote number 3 come no January 31st for Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia.
Piao Natoshi. Well, say Uyemupa Etre Unyansa. That way you can say, but you're very younger than you. But Ujimini Sikadini Coronone Pesami Kumiane in Kurasi Sametiti Mumu Binum Mu Amudi Kenedy Aponwachi. Utimi gu when you must to the point say one can say Uyemupa Ebejino Catcher say, Mammy, Aden, what Jimmy na. William say Mamu and Yafu and Edibu. William say Amofe, young for more mine. And I would have visit Dr. Bawumia. I catch a Ghana for when I say he's rich in ideas, you know, and no Edibu of mine. Now you know what? Asamba are very funny, Evans, and my minister, and I say, and Crawford will one. Kenedy lapon kase na atoshi ni pieto kakraka. Hey, Opia wane master, Kenedy Japon wane master, na atoshi wane master. Tiemiye pa. Adia ba ko ye me ho a me da me dwene ho a me ntiase ene se. Omo challenge Dr. Bawumia se onisika. Omo challenge Dr. Bawumia se onye den onyam pipini. Omo challenge Dr. Bawumia se sabio enam ne so eni ntia ye ko abato yantumi anwene. Omo challenge Dr. Bawumia in every aspect of it. Omo si Dr. Bawumia enema economy no ankoye. Omo akadombe tumi aka nyina. But who ma dia ba ko omo ntumi challenge ye up to now. Adia ba ko omo ntumi challenge ye ne say Dr. Khan said he's rich in ideas, no. Doctor, adia ba ko omo ntumi challenge ye say oye humble, omo ntumi challenge ye. Adia ba ko omo ntumi challenge say doctor say owo nimdie wa adwenem a o de be solve problems no. Omo ntumi challenge ye. Doctor say onu feel say he wants to create an environment for every Ghanaian no and omo ntumi challenge ye. The omo ntumi challenge ene nkwasi akeka oba party mu da ben na oba ye oye hoho oyere o mfiri Ghana hwan na odi empodie ya ma obi where the vice president ye ko enye wo na finance party no nsema omo kan nyina no. One said, Doctor, Nyansa mu adwene mu asema o kanka obi a wani ate e was say na won respond because asem na Dr. Kai and na ye indirectly responsible insult. Hey, Grofo we yare o. Yeah. And Evans, asem na Dr. Kai said he may not have money but he is rich in ideas. I may not have the money the others has that they are throwing out, but I have rich or I have rich in ideas, you know. se san camp no camp bi a omo ye serious no omo dwene ko akire a nka that was what they were supposed to respond, but they never respond because omo anka so omo akoma mi omo adwene omo nim se asem na papa ne ka ye no wontumi nji ho akije ma ne yeye wontumi nji ho akije enti doctor ka kire omo se mo dia mo nya mo se mo osika na me dia me wonyansa nim dia me de betikire Ghana man no na enkrofo we so say omo they have created 7,000 job na me can there be say when you don't think deep you believe say you are the wisest man in the world, but unknowing say you are the most stupid person in the world, because obi catch also he is rich in ideas it is onimunyansa chenwo. But so when Jimmy na onimunyansa, you will not understand what he means. Ideas enyansa ideas enye Jimmy. And to be kind of say me ideas in him dear e ideas echenwa. Excess indirect or can't say me madwene emu edo esno. Obanyansa fu ye buribani en kana say. I say, and again, doctor is not corrupt to inflate contract monies. I say, Yemi Ibasan Kama say, Yen Kama man for something say. Challenge the better about this amount for magic contract versus 60 in just 8 years. No, no. And they have also admitted to say, no, Dr. Bawumia, and Koja buying contract, a woman in Yakesia, and far and yet in good bottom. They cannot challenge that. They cannot challenge that because that is the reality. When we say, nim diene ni mo camp hono ntino mo akasa ma se de alkodru se afro ne kese e na ye de koye oh ye kenedy agyapong man no no akwese so mo abegu wachi na wo ken nti oba wo da bi wo ka chen se ni pieto kakraka obi ada bi wo ka chen se ni pieto kakraka e na wakofa so me campaign ma o abaye den na ungu ani mase me ma me bibia nkoba me makwaba enyama na atoshi oye no odi guani mase oken o se wo campaign wa hyeda because what did attempt pain because I will never believe so obi o se nko vice president edi Ghana man ebe kwa kojina campaign platform aka emmoasem eti se na atoshi won se waye ama wo yamu ba akire wo nyansa na yenye wie yo say the kenedy agyapong in the for say CV curriculum ehunhia. Listen to this. Tieni ye pao ye kwa kobu oman na ye kwa kobu no ye komaneji niema bebre enti die ntie wo se won trase ema a potential president in country say e ba ne say ye fa nipa wa adwuma ma o story of jobs a why experience a why nimdi a wo ehunhia e wa adwuma fam. I don't know who is advising these guys. Tieniye Paul kenedy agyapong campus say yan country MPP for say wo to abama man be flag bearer of the MPP party a obefa wa adwuma or when elections no be president a obefa wa adwuma but adwuma no obefa wo no o misao o CV because all your campaign na oba ase no enye CV na ode ba ho enti se Kennedy oya na oba be di president pe e wo Ghana Nyankopon pa ngu we obi a wonim pen mu kita na de wakọ akoto yen kan say a national authority fire service head boss na ya ba akwa akoyo the yan kan say fire service so mo panyini pa no unko school da unimu hwe unimu atwere unimu akenkan na ya pagya on de akokosi fire service ho adentia we party ba Ninya Ivansankama say Ken is campaigning like typical NDC full soldiers like Mustafa Gandhi. Yes, and now say Kennedy is using the tactics of the NDC. You reckon Japan say men can chile o Ghana ni na opese o man Ghana into pon na enko na nim na say. Ono so be ye president of the Republic. Unim panie wo mpo na ye do be kwa akoto hospital amo akwo panie. Se unye nursing training da unim kwa ye fa so ye wo panie unim kwa ye fa so a ye gi obi ayaresa na se wo ye MPP ni nko a na ono de obeye president a odo be ko hospital mo akwa adwuma temi biem Kenedy se men kan kire mo na mo so be to Obama ne se oba ECG ho na ne contract akese no eho na owi afiri eho na ofa afiri no se wo ye ma ne be ye president a woni ma twere woni ma kenkan a odo be ye ECG boss emfa ho ene nimde wo tim emfa ho ene wo experience wanya wo adwuma mu no ane se wo ye MPP ni because ye campaigner enye civil na de campaign enti Kennedy Japan se mo amudo koko no ye de mo be ko mo akwa ye Ghana water management mo na ye de mo be ko mo akwa ye Ghana water management adenti amo ye MPP for cocoa board Bognazes ene ye de mo be ko o mo akwa cocoa board adwuma Minister of Finance obi a wo cold store ene de be ko mo akwa Minister of Finance because Sylvia hu here na wahu wọ́n send this abanya ferry wọ́n send this abanya in 9 months bibi akyerɛ sɛ ɔmo aferi wọ́n ní di ntia because the NDC is not working to make Ghana develop. NDC is in government just for themselves. Enti incompetent people omo nimu de akromfo na ya pack omo de omo various ministerial positions. Enti say obi a wodo Ghana manya sa asem na Kenedy Japan campaign wine na atoship ma me na ne pieto kakraka no ma me na ne pieto kakraka na ka no. So you be odo Ghana manya obehu se sa asem we omo kan no e rubbish from the first before even they speak because won't me mfa Ghana manya no nkohihye nipa bi no mu nsam a nipa bi omo ni competent omo ni nimde omo ni idea na nipa na odi omo anim no osi economics be na wakosi asimfosu economics lele tense. Gold for oil is waste. Just find a middleman and let him go and sell the gold and bring your money. Sa economist way, asim for su economy way, and you come and the economy of the whole country. Enipa 35 million, it depended on it. It's no wonder. So Ghana for any man, people for Brumani Makachi say, don't worry. Unim si ya do be kwa akoto Gempa boko ko manage Gempa University Gempa Gapoa se friend senso Ghana shape an authority ho ya do be kwa akoto ho because uye MPP ni et said you said even man si kan okuta tabra kwa ni Sam George ne kwabra mentan kanonom wa wo de omo ye no omo ministry ho omo nimu de saa na kene Japan se obeya mamo enti o dwene ho man ho se be develop ana se o dwene se nipa bi beba na obesai o man no e ma me dan apia mo akwa papa o se good evening beautiful family yemi apanyin Samuel Okuno so say good evening brother and all those on Ras Media. Bawumia is the light of Ghana. The whole program of Kenedy Japan is about Dr. Bawumia and nothing else. You are Grace don't come to Chiapa Moakwaba Yepa. Apia Francis also met Chamo Akwaba. Yana for MPP for you are somebody for. Say Nadia Kenedy Japan in Crawford says see if you cry whom here. And whom here say per Juma Ghana my more I was see Misa with CV. Because ye bisa wo CV a let say ye no one ni ye adentia because bra ye ba be NDC ye frɛ ho edo ba ye no ye bisa wo CV nti adentia ne okopa adwuma ya ye bisa wo CV presidency ye gunumu ye ho anse ya ba bedi o oman animu oman kandie nka se wo kodi oman animu yen sore da kro prekopa moyeti se ekodi president o ye gurumu ye ho ye sua ho atoto ye sua ho nyansa ye ben panfo sua nyansa free panfo ho ye dia koye sa adwuma no because ye adwuma bi a eye very 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 dedicated enti Kenedy na so wa ye beta one ne nkrofo hopes na doye no ai na atashi no why biem sticker de odi Kenedy Japan ka enti odi na chi one de odi Kenedy Japan ka enti odi na chi eni mpa so odi na ka kese pa ontimi ntwa na ken so amobi obetene to sticker no eni some refresh bi o mo party no mo usu be mpa no ma Kenedy na de o mo call Ghana gas ya they must to pay Kenedy in one manner no and on actually say these guys that are following Kenedy Japan are the last level of MPP. How can you tell me say Nadia MPP na ye de mrani nim de ni nyansa na ye adwuma no ade bi ye nim de na ye mra na ye ntoto ye papa bia na ye bebo ato agu na ye de kitikiti ababa ye adwuma. Now listen to the new campaign message from the Kenedy Japan's platforms.
NDC, they took power from us with Takasi. They want power on lies and propaganda. Now we need somebody who is so radical, somebody who is courageous, somebody who is fearless to take power for MPP. That is the man sitting before you. That is the gentleman sitting before you. Look, among the 5 aspirants, NDC, they are afraid of this man. So they are doing everything possible not to win. But inshallah, I can assure you, 31st January 2026, 2026, the flag of MPP will be carried high by Kenedy Japan. Whether you like it or not, whether you support it or not, whether you come on board or not, whether you sit aloof or not, Kenedy Japan is going to win. No two ways about it. Heaven endorse it. So it's up to you to endorse it. Look, we need your support. We need your support. We need your support. Go there 31st December, January 2026. If you want power, if you want MPP to take power within the shortest possible time, this is the man. Look, my brother, MC, we did this man. If you meet this man, you will be in opposition for 32 years. No opposition. Look, a lot of people are saying that if you go the first time, you need to be given the second time. Then what about Professor Dubohini? If you go the first time, you need to give the second time. Look, let me tell you today, Ghanaians are not ready coming back from north and go back to north. No! Ghanaians are more north struggle for north president, Mahama from north. For next time, never. Ghanaians will not do that. Ghanaians will not do that. Read the situation well. People come here, they'll speak big English. All the government, they cannot do anything. All the government, look at our government. Look at our government. All the government, man. This man, Mako Minister after a deputy minister, he's just an ordinary MP. Ordinary MP. Kakafat Yoleshi. Akpara Momuza. Amo coming forward. But without this man, they cannot live. Then what is wrong now? Look, some of us, you want to trust just like that. Never will trust it. The non more program me after our choice. Amen. Baba, amen. Look, after party and I got check it. MPP party and I got check it. We need a courageous presidential candidate. We need a fearless presidential candidate. We need a candidate that can bulldoze his way to grab power for us. This is Kennedy agyapong.
My question is very simple. Sa papa wey sika se na yede ma na okogina nipa ni ma okekan nsem wey okekan. First of all, oran kasa ne nsem okan ye host wom bebre. Osi MDC for the intronic takashe energy to me free MPP in 2026. But nipa no odi na chi no so kire say MPP for enam Dr. Bawumia nti ayelu su ye because Dr. Bawumia ye kraboni. Sani pakrona se Dr. Bawumia nya na djuma ye eni nti ayelu su elections. But onu so a oso di nipa na chi so abegino e ka kire Ghana for say MDC for the kakashe any bitibiti ne ntro ena eji to me free MPP for nsam. Abusia me bisa which is which papa we and saben and na wanom na wabro na yento aso ne enko yanim me ya sapon kofi me chia ye pa Cote d'Ivoire te say and a coffee boaten won so me chia pa ye pa mo akwa ba yento aso ne ensa enko yanim biem papa we say de ya ban na all ye nenne no Joma ha me ye nenne no Obian ka ho asem. Obia nka ho asem. Yehia obia na sticken me share ye pa. Yehia obia obetumi atakre kenedy agyapong. Abusua me bema. Asem be na kenedy agyapong kan na ano se ono onka mahama asem. 80 second sa akwa na ogina ho kasa no ne ti ha no wanom nsa ana ya mani sika bi ono kura no ogina ho ne ho hyehye no. Na we ma o ka politics na du ba bi de o say amen. Wabo dambo na ato. Obi a wo ka Kennedy patapani yemfa patapa na enkochi tumi. Yesi ye patapa pieto ye de mra e na ye den euro. Miya be ma ye ka nipa anya kuku eduru enipa na adwene mu dɔ enipa ɔyɛ courageous a enye obi ɔyɛ ne ho yɛ samasa hehe ne o dabi ɛyɛ nipa na adwene da ne tim emu eduru na ansa na ɔbɛba abɔnten aba bɛka asɛm no na wayɛ ɔno ankasa ne interactive research na wahu deɛ kɔ ansa ɔbɛbie n'ano aka asɛm a waka bɛɛma na adwene mu dɔ na ɔnyɛ naive bɛɛma ɔnyɛ easy to deceive bɛɛma ɔyɛ ne ho panyin tie mante ɔno na yɛfrɛ ne bɛɛma ne koko eduru enti da ɔbɛbie n'ano aka asɛm biara no ɛyɛ final word enti sɛ wodi Mr. Loose Talker bi n'akyi sɛ saa Loose Talker no ne Loose Talker na ɔyɛ no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ nipa na ɔyɛ courageous a na it tell me say you are completely out of the scene me yaba papa yi gyina hɔ ɔkasa yɛyi ɔse yɛsɛ wokɔ first a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnsa mfa nkɔ second na adubu ahe ɔkɔ first no yɛama na nkɔ second call that stupid man from wherever he come from and tell him say onim even the history of the party odi akyire the MPP party onim your history or your lost soul in the party ye kan say yemfa yewura adubu ahenko bi ma yekofa je ekofo bae je ekofo ko ye wene first of all otimi wene ma ne yeye otimi wene e ma ne yeye da bi wantimi anwene oko 2 times and otimi wene ye sansam na nkwasiafo we binu mo ka no mo mfa nche me a happen pain e one PP party mo a happen pain e one PP party that is the history that an idiot man was talking about what is the name momoni den mame the first candidate MPP first presidential candidate yewura dubuahe na ne home fano yewura dubuahe breso oko first round na ne home fano etije kufo kan se onumom no ne ho edre enti yama na mra na so ba obawe ne tumi ne de amaye yama je kufo kwa oba ne wantumi anwe ne mana yeye asem we yaka na mesan so asisu biem sabre we mu in the 4th republic there is no candidate wako first time one win elections e wo Ghana da e bin si da John Mahama is the luckiest man on the planet and he's the luckiest man on the land of Ghana ono na ye the only person enam obi ewu onti Europe Evans Fifi Atamels Yakopon fa okransie odinya sympathy vote to be president for first 6 months and then consequently another 4 years apart from Orono all the other nkrofo mo di Ghana man so yewura je Kufuor even Evans Fifi Atamels yewura Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and Mahama biem no they have never had it one time enti dia papa ne ka no enye nokre enti sa adubu ahe na oyare ena ye twen si nchen na mpo no Kufuor beji adubu ahe ade no one time no wantumi anwe ne mana yeye enti there is nowhere kenedy agyapong can become a flag bearer and win elections ni yaba adwoase wa memo akwaba mamenka sembaako papa isansi na no eka se NDC fo ye de ombetumi aye bia se de be ya Kennedy emeye candidate enye sa omonim se MPP benwene hey my man said the Miriam even say kind or say with this guy's dressing I bet you Kennedy will not give him job because his dressing his dressing looks like, I swear to God, according to Kennedy Agyapong. Aye. Ntade na esha akwa we na ono da achi be Kennedy nya position on man adwuma nya because of the way our dress no. Wa men kan tell say guy we say. Wa men kan tell say guy we say. It is not possible, said you no can. And yet, no correct, say NDC 4%. Dr. Bawumia Nemra. In fact, the NDC platforms are they are all campaigning for Kenedy Agyapong. Because on Kenedy Agyapong and the Kanka say, Come Mahama Huasem, he will not campaign against John Mahama. And he one. Second, Omo ye campaign among governments on a cheap meat. Ne hon sem egu a na obi ono anka se na numa sem yetimi de po e de kire Ghana for mo MPP for MP konkoto aba na ono be ba be delegate oba be presidential candidate abusha ye de adwene e na edi nkomo no enti meso se like video na share ma me on subscribe so no wa subscribe mo ma likes no nko so mesre mo a obi a Sabi ono ankasa yetumi di na numu nsam ye campaign di tia ni party sa nipa no be frag bella eti said the ode pan abotin the rough very sweet enye no kro ba bia say MP NDC for mpese kan beba NDC for mpaye omobo en se Kenedy Agyapong beba because obo ankasa omunim say enyuma ne niema Dr. Bawumia ye ne wo Ghana maimuno ene doctor no o ton na Ghanaians will start calling him the digital man, the medical drone delivery system, the digital addressing system, the Ghana card man, ghost name fighter. Ebe born in Samrane, Ghana Gold Reserve. Gold for oil policy. A dinner at the Babo Papano. A more true NDC candidate to be an overtina a face Papano. It is as now Kwanekano Obwa. In fact, Kevin Taylor, what just seen a busso or no, the opposition say he wants to collapse the MPP. What come in Ayate? Some MPP should not come in power for another 32 years. On an account. And yet possible new bia on to me go MPP money a year. But on a bin and one cast asem no, but on non you soon a platform no the campaign the Kenedy Agyapong as it's saying that is the man that the NDC need. And it is asem na papa na address it said there I swear to my board no all kind of I entron kontompo any boss lemoka. Now omo you know why? They have tried all the angles. No man, ya from Pomalo Makwapa. Omo, I from all the angles. Yes, I say, you're Muslim, I told Zoom, and ye. Yes, I say, or you're not. Zob of one to Abba, I told Zoom, and ye. Yes, I say, now you're the Abba, Bawumia Yere, or Yagana ni, I told Zoom, and ye Juma. Message na kito mo no say asa say aka kwasia keka we yam pipini na we say campaign we be di akire betie nsem a let me assure you say from now encopen 31st January 2026 the Kenedy Agyapong platforms will tend to be kwasia keka platforms wouldn't be tia because the message is gone. Because Bawumia has rich ideas, and yes, he can all come wasem. And then the ideas now can a blueprint here, a kitano one demo watch a program how he's going to implement them on the field. And every day, Pia, Oyiba Kotohwa, the Kenedy Agyapong campaign platform no need 2 weeks to understand it before they can even talk about it. And it's all young people in our now why you say you are going to listen to the campaign from the different angles. Me say from now aka exactly 2.5 months no enkwasi asem nko a ena kene Japan camp ombeka enti ene ukasama Dr. Bawumia na ya hyase na ye fabricate cook stores me ameto ye se me ye froster ye scammer mitimi ji amanfo sika se me de omo babro kire me nye connection ma obi da ehun hiame ye madwuma ji makatua da me pe na me ko adwuma mu asam na esiro ai me madwuma ji makatua da me pe na me ko adwuma mu me nya daje me cosmogram manfo de omo babro kire enso enkrofo ni asem kafa me hunti no that is what they are talking about and then bi amefi former MP edi nkoma mu do e de kire MPP delegates ade chi ye se ya oba am kenedy Japan krofo se guy no owia computer ton say omo yare na ye bane be ka kire mo se mo nipa no wa ji contract almost 1.2 billion US dollars ye kan mo se mayenka but mo de mo wa kokoduro se mo de krono e beto amanfo maso and I'm saying money message because as we are talking today Dr. Bawumia is still preaching messages, ideas, initiatives, plans, and all to gum. But fear ba akono de akoye nkwase akeka obi na fuso obi na fusua obi onye Ghana ni obi onye MPP ni why da be na oba ye na ye finance ye na ye wo ubeko na ankure hu ena ye dede na no meni ye wura Henry Mate Ekasano Alexander Mate Ekasano o say before we went to Takoradi or Accra for the national conference no na Dr. Bawumia nko spend about 7 million Ghana cedis ote hwasem obi ante hwasem besa papa sikani nkokofunu wura no ko bi ne bobone wura no o spend 1 million na this Jazeera and obema na kotwa ba ba kirew ankure hunu na yedede omo ye ya anko antimi ampushi se omo na omo finance party no dede ne nkwase akeka enti ene Samira oye Fulani ni Dr. Bawumia ba party no enchere Can Japan are the founding fathers of the party? Omoboa and Tro. Meme were the list of the founding members of the MPP party. Can Japan din anybody? Monsini who? The din anybody? Later, me the Safa and Baba Toso. Now the baby or Tibia kind of so monkey in Japan din go more. Jesus baby, ya drew there. Se wo se wo pe nsempati a se de be ya wakuma entuo na wabamungu ema MPP party a enkonko take na Japan camp for no nse bo moka because eyentroni na dani bosire moka ena sese omo ba beto agum na de den se yewura Bawumia oye nimdefo yenyansafo and I know no kwaso na yenim defo e wona camp no abenfo ni nyansafo titrufo ne gu ho enti obiabie na no a na ma media no ayehye me ameka say me channel way obi eye adwuma bone ditia no because fire na yeto no aya na mu edene aya na mu ede me tu mi na Japan atemoda. But in profono mudi na chiro mo cancer for the chire Bawumia no we will expose them. Yes ye ko for mo maame na mo papa no omo abrabo mu nsem dia be expose mu ye be expose the kind of myopic thinking I don't team e many other jam me gossip tell ye pa me many other jam me ye gossip se me kofro bi se sabio phobia member ti America e madodo se na owo e ba ne se na okwa ahwane wan da bi meni adaje kura e no ehu hia ɛno no yɛ gossip but one nsɛm na a woka no mɛpagya na mabobɔ mu ntokuro ma wahu sɛ wadwene kideda wo tim no ɛyɛ just surface ɛte sɛ asaawa a nyansa anim nyansa ebi nim gyimi na adɔkoro wɔ ɛne nti a sabio papa a ɔno na ano ada ɔka kyerɛ sɛ Dr. Bawumia has proved to be a decent and a meritocratic person to lead the party no what na ho say he wants to lead now also di na chiti so trying umisa wa say papa dey na asie that was tell me say you lack some central board to be able to train on issue so and brothers and sisters yɛdeɛ mode munya ɔmo campaign message nketenkete na wode mo send mmra yɛn na yɛ mo bobo ntokuro mfa ma wɔn so that we show them say knowledge is power courageous person ɛnyɛ obi ɔteatea mu yɛ dede but ɛyɛ obi a ɔkasa ɔde adwene mu a mu eduru ɛna ɛkasa that is what the courage is na na yɛ bra panyine ba ko ka and even the military, the commanders in the military. Uhu omo obeso omo ye nkrofo na obusua de dodo wo school no miya ibas omo ko school omo sua de pa na aiso omo de agyapa papa ba omo sua de dodo ya from sen itali ha odine bi e de from itali se from sekioni omo sua nwoma so omo no de the teacher they bombe suani nyina from top to down you from sekione ewo itali mamo me wure free enya po chi baba o omo sua nwoma omo sua bibia uhu omo na mo ase ati se do omo nye nipa and the military basis no okoba commanders no omo ho no uhu omo na mo say omo de adwene emu edo and even a commanded men are armed with guns and ammunitions. Now any leadership of a country. Now we hear be obey and I would hey when nim to more that's how we do that. Leadership, you need to have the leadership character. And yes, yes, Mr. Mafo, I can't say what kenedy agyapong monkwache na mra rolling so by na ekosi the same. Yadi nim de na bu man. Yewura Bawumia oye obi a o finance minister, you cannot come and deceive him. Neither the environment minister and even neither the sanitary minister of sanitary. Okura unti me deceive no. Osi book one, I yes, what I could have done. Muntie me ye pa, me yes, what I could not try to be the power say. What about the wife of Kwame Nkrumah? And the Ghana for Papa ya Wokase say, you want to be like Kwame Nkrumah, a bogus expression from you. But also to make us say, Obi in Ghana ni. Until he has obey government, obey leader. But you admire a leader na yere every baby for Kurampo. One try Ghana that you coare and then buy. A Japan Nkrumah so pe Brunei nada. And Nkrumah say oda so bona baso. Na obi anema amene papa try Ghana mai mu awo no. Mana nyiri atete no okasa wa bebuom kasa ko deep as a typical Ghanaian. Now about the country and so on same fata. Adentia, wono yese wo ye tikikashi. Enti wona wani so ahye. Wona otumi didi amanfo atem, wona fire amanfo, wona wabon enti na so obedi president a. Stikanom a omo bombon, ombetu amba be minister of finance amana yeye. Omoba no obedi ntroche wa, untumi nkenkan between the lines to understand. And into your mom media could be the baby. Yet the Bawumia beba. Well, these guys, Sakwana no Casano can send me a friend of Makai or say, Opa, don't join. Kenedy Agyapong will win. 2 minutes later, or see Yamamwa, 31st January, Monko to a buy for my hey, Crofo way, Alepa, Yadiana no. Yeah, they are annoyed. Obi I will see your pa enjoying your pa my enjoying it. Kenedy Berry, no. At the same time, you are demanding for their vote. Silly man. What they say you are so gross so. So gross so I was what they say still look at the ashe coat. Evans, where the Mr. Fatcher, we should be more of our Mr. What they say still look at the Evans and the offer. Wash a coat or the nap. Now I jump about to make us go among for any master say chow. You don't value people, arrogancy. Think microphone any catch on say and fahon, some better one Kenedy Japan as a month to man or beba. Now I send down when I can't say here move vote. You disrespect me and later you come to beg for my vote. What a shaggy. And your campaign message in our scientific was your same. But meanwhile, reaching ideas or share campaign as a yen, and so still every day in out. Papa, our message from at the Magana for. Listen to this message and tell me what are the difference between this and that.
To him.
Talk of welfare. You've made a very important proposal to our delegates or polling station executives. You are proposing the establishment of a welfare database system to help with the welfare of these polling station executives who've served our party and our tradition for quite so long. What do you want to achieve with that particular kind of policy?
Well, I think the purpose of the welfare database system is to provide data, on the basis of which you can help the grassroots of the party. If you don't have data on the welfare issues facing various delegates, then how do you help them? Without data, you are flying in the dark. And this is something that the party has not had. We've not had a database which tracks the welfare of our grassroots. And this is what I want to institute for the first time in our history.
For the party, often without structured welfare support. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's plan changes that.
If you are there with people and you know their needs, I think you can be able to address their issues. So with the welfare policy, I think every individual, every polling station executive will benefit from it.
Doctor, they introduce such a policy. If you say so far the best.
The proposed establishment of the welfare database system has reached here, the NPP constituency office in Kwasi in the Winchi constituency.
We a NPP stronghold papa yet to oba na party e we ne kese a e we kure ha Winchi ya we ne MP e ti kure yesi e ya inti en hwese no ma wode ba bia di be ba ye office ha
yen nyina yete dan ha yi obia na asem hia ye different. Obi wo ha asema ehia no no eye opese onya edwuma amanipa. Obi epe loan ediaye business. Obi wo ho epe promotion na edwuma mo. Okuafo bi wo ho omo pe tractors ana fertilizer ediaye omojuma. Ni be shishe ade a ye frɛ no welfare database system.
I have been a police station executive member for the past 16 years. I have never heard of this nice policy that a presidential candidate would think of police station executive. It has never happened before. We are the most vulnerable ones when it comes to the party. So we thank Dr. Bawumia for bringing such a wonderful policy that will cushion us with the police station executive. We are proud of him.
So what? Enti amanfo nama omo campaigning with ideas. Nsema mu eduru to form na wiase esheke no. Na enkrofo bi so de nam say vote for Kenedy Japan because he has a flat stomach. Wabodam. Na atoshi upieto kakraka. Wafu kakraka. Oyare. Unimu nyansa mame. Batanya unimu nyansa na okasa okan kwasi akasa. amanfo na medi nkomo de adwen kese kasa find out solutions to the society, to the party itself. Now also the honor kwasia keka and Jimmy promises monfele contract eba meba mo adwuma monye sei eba me bie nyuma wa mo wiye me say mo na o de amen family nsem nsie bra champon kro benya vote asramo bra champon benya vote asramo eastern region hono any central region and western region hono say enyamo dia biem because maybe bra champon is talking sense more than you. And the ban is saying PSC council, Brian can pay more than you guys. In the east, western, and central, hona, mo they are bomb borrow. Mobile because in Kawunri and 2024, one will sue your seat to an NDC Muslim man, and him was here, Yamakwaba. No wonder, somebody of Fukasiani of Fukatoa and the Bayer campaign. No wonder. Say Baba Kancha man for say CV here. No one that say Baba Kancha man for say he obia or tetiamu no any whole boss. Yes, sir, master. Eno any bit man PP Areneaba is nowhere. It is a lie. MPP, we are strong in our mind. Jekufo Obeji to me free road is in some. Me your job if I'm wakwa. Obeji to me a free rodents ya no ye soldier man mo ni ba a odi to na beji to me no Jacob for the gentle giant silently intellectually strong-minded odi to me free rodents in some on the 7th January 2000 Emma Rodents etwen ho kwotena baabi na enye John Mahama na enye John Mahama ene ntumi to me free in some Sajo Mahama ya wo kana semi. Sajo Mahama wo kana semi. 2016. Sabre no. Ni esese obedi president a e wosanya hwetwa 8 years. Sa nanado ene sa papa wo kana sem Dr. Bawumia no. Omo ya adwuma chiche John Mahama nsagu na chi ma 7th January 2017. Ono ankasa etwe ne ho kotena ase dan na obi a ya bo pen de. Obo edre any weakness any weakness how we going to dismantle your basis entibra me be ma panini delegate ya utie me 31 January no yen kwoto abanko pobi okita muscles ne ha bo na batwe soso ye kwoto aba pedi obi a ne trim ne die wani mu no ni mu nyansa. We enemy message I made the on the campaign aspect.